Okay, so in part 2 we looked at Tink. It's time to look at Ghillie, the Scoutmaster, and judging by the cover image, which seems to have a bow, I'm guessing a bit of a ranged master. So let's have a quick look on the back here. So yeah, nice standard format for each character expansion, and on a scouting, yeah, so Ghillie is a scout, so long range attack, not very good defense, so bit of a marksman. Let's crack open the box and see what Ghillie brings to the game. Okay, so just like Tink, inside box lid, a nice pretty picture which is shared with the main game box. Your little dice tray with your token, your initiative, your stats, and your 16 individual skills. Nice bit of foam to hold everything in place. Ooh. This weird plasticky paper reference sheet, and your playmat. So 4 health, 2 attack, 3 dex, 0 defense. Innate ability is Scout, but innate +1 is Scoutmaster. You've got 16 skills, so Rusted Spikes, Woven Snare, Hidden Rut, Extra Mech Leg, Multi-Arrow, Brute Buster, Marked Enemy, Camo, Consumable, Piercing Arrow, Return Fire, In the Zone, Bait Consumable, Cool Falcon, Cool Tiger, Cool Wolverine, and Command. So yes, another character with some pets. So you've got your little pet dice, which have some nice icons on. So let's have a quick look at the dice, having mentioned them. So yeah, here you go. You've got your Command dice, very nice. You've got your Wolverine with a nice little icon there. Then what we've got, Tiger. So I'm going backwards here. This is dice number 14. So you Tiger, very obvious that's a tiger. You've got your Falcon, and they actually have names. So the Falcon is Talon, the Tiger is Growls, and the Wolverine is Lil Yeti. Anyway, dice 12, bait consumable. Yeah, looks like that potentially draws people away from you. Have to have a look at the stats. So In the Zone, Return Fire, then Piercing Arrow, and here you go, Camo Consumable. Interesting looking icons on there. Marked Enemy, oh, that's always a good one to have. And I don't know if you noticed on quite a few of the dice, they have very similar faces, and then you'll get the odd special face, and that's mixes things up a bit, so that's quite nice. So Brute Buster there, Multi-Arrow, which includes a bones icon. Then Extra Mech Leg, which seems to have lots of bones on, so it's rather interesting. Hidden Rut, Woven Snare, and then dice number 1, Rusted Spikes. So yes, very much a scout with trapping ability and pets and so forth. Lovely little poker chip with the upgraded side with the slightly tricky to see stars around the edge. Yeah, very pleased with that. It looks like a fun character. Let's have a look at the reference sheet. Right, so Ghillie, apparently pretty good in co-op, not so good in solo. Got some nice icons there. So for example, that funky little 4-way directional arrow. Move any baddie 1 position in the direction of an arrow on the die. So you can move it either backwards, forwards, left, right, up, down, as per the direction. So displace ability, very nice. The companions, they are fun little guys to help you fight stuff. Again, your backup plan, clarifications, various bits here, and then your beginner build. So Ghillie needs at least 1 defense to start off with, so it's recommended you upgrade them with defense. You want to have at least 5 hit points, preferably more. Then try and get your dexterity going so your companion can be looked after, and then on long adventures it's recommended you go with attack. So it's always worth reading these for each character, particularly if you haven't played before. So he looks like a fun character for multiplayer, not so good for solo. So yeah, if you're mainly a solo player, if you really like a challenge, then maybe give Ghillie a go. But difficulty of 3 and 2 looks like maybe could be a fun character to try playing with if you like a bit of a challenge. And I have heard Too Many Bones is tricksy. In the rulebook, it even has a section about making your difficulty less or more difficult to deal with. So here you go. What's it? Page 21. So you've got Greenhorn Adventurer for mega easy mode, Casual Adventurer for easy mode, and Seasoned Adventurer for please make them stop mode. So yes, gonna get this to the table, play a solo game, and then hopefully persuade some friends to dive into the wonderful world of Gearlocs.